The Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Nice grab. It's Carr. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The first down to 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football.
Going toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Canes.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Early in this season, Kurt, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Enough for a first down at the 37.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Caught behind the line. It's Pass. They can't stop him. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Nothing fancy there. Just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
They'll run it here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Back to pass. It's Madsen. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hodges. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. On the ground, it's Pringle. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Johnson. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Joseph. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. He's good as he throws it. Pass not complete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
On the ground, it's Lyle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
No gain on the play. Coming up, fourth down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And it works. The first down to the 35.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Madsen. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
This time, a completion. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The running back here on a direct snap. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pressure is coming. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Tight end makes the grab. And he scores! Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down there in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air, and he can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Hurricanes offense retakes the field. For a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense makes their way on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes off in a bootleg. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Oh, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield. It's Johnson. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle, it's Joseph. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here's the second down play. he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. On the run, it's Lyle. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Canes will send their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Madsen. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Miami. The defense produces 6 points.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Inside the red zone and still running. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. Comes out for luck. Keeps the football and picks up the first down.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Bringing pressure.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tries to get it to the running back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Makes the grab. It's Bradley. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And the Rebels will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The pass ball's incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance.
Just trucks through the defender. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And just, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a run. Running back's got it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Looking for the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Again, makes it second and medium. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Let's fly to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Coleman. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Rebels will have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back. It's Madsen. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it. No problem.
That makes the score Miami 24, Ole Miss 20.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught quickly. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Haynes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Ole Miss 20.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Took contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. To throw, it's Simmons. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a receiver. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
They'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play.
Let's go! Let's go!
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a 2-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball, come up with the interception, anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Throwing off play action. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And now the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offense. The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. The 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Comes the Miami offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grinding away on the ground. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
First down and 10 now. It's a run to the left. Running with purpose. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. He's got the first and still going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, all week I wondered if his back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Simmons. Looking to scramble to his left. And he slings it deep back to the left side. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. Aggressive call. A deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Fights off the defender. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
The Hurricanes will line up here on first down and goal.
Let's go.
First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second and goal, and now it's third and goal for the offense.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Ole Miss 28.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. What an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.